All right, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in most of the polls that have been created and some of the polls that are being participated in. Okay, so this is specifically for pools or the portfolios. We want to see how they are performing right now. Okay, so what we will do is simple. Log into your MetaMask token pocket trust wallet or whichever way, or you can actually access xbullrun.org anywhere on Google, on Chrome, or on anywhere you can search. Just type in xbullrun.org, xbullrun.org, then you will be able to see, to look at what's happening on some of the pools or portfolios. All right, so I would just, for my case, I'm in my trust wallet, so I would just come right here and I go to pools. Right, so let's take a look on what's happening. Okay, because most of the people, some of us may not know what's really happening and what's going on with pools, why they are pools, why they are portfolios. But trust me, this is a mind blowing. Okay, so I'll click on pool, then, and there we go. So let's give it some few seconds. Okay, I actually don't want to go to, let's say, to my pool or to anywhere. No, I'll just show you a certain different pools that are that are already created so far. Okay, and some of the activities. All right, so take a look at these guys. If you look here, pool number, let's take pool number 4. All right, if we click on pool number 4, you will see that this pool has these assets. All right, this pool has only BTC. He gave it, or they gave it, 34% of the allocation. 22% it went to Ethereum, 10% went to TBA, 14% goes to XBR, and then 20% goes to Avi. All right, so what does this mean, guys? It really is. It's simple. Every time, let's say, this person or anyone that participates into pool number 5, all right, any money, let's just take an example of let me say $100. All right, someone decides to save, let's say, $100 every day or every month or every whichever time you give yourself. It means that this is so important. Okay, it means that 34% of your $100 normally go and buy Bitcoin. Right, it goes straight on blockchain and buys Bitcoin and brings it to your wallet. Okay, 22% of your 100, it goes on blockchain and buys for you Ethereum. 10% of your 100 buys TBA. 14% buys XBR. 20% buys for you Avi. All right, so you might ignore, or you may not see the bigger picture of doing, even if it's $1, $2, $3 every day, every week, every month, or after every 2 days, or after every, it depends. All right, but guess what can happen? You might find yourself in a near future holding a whole Bitcoin. Who knows? All right, depending on how big you go. You might find yourself holding like 10 Ethereums because of the 22%, depending on how much money you will be saving into your pool, or you will be participating with in your pool. All right, so if you decide, let's say every day to go 100, that means every day you're buying yourself 34 worth dollars of Bitcoin. All right, so every day you're buying $34 of Bitcoin, right? $22 goes by Ethereum. $20 goes by Aave, right? So imagine if you do that consistently every day, every day, every day, every day, or every week, every week, every week, every week. It means that every week you're buying Bitcoin of $34. Every week you're buying $22 of Ethereum. All right? So you never know, within a year, or whichever way, you might find yourself with a number of Ethereums, with a number of, maybe half of Bitcoins, maybe quarter of Bitcoins, right? So depending on how you go hard on it. But this is the journey. If we do this, like every time we just do that little savings into the pools or into our portfolios, then that means we are doing ourselves favors of, let's say, if Bitcoin, the way it is, or the way it is said, or the way we even say it, we know it. Just the other day, Bitcoin was 50K. Right now is 100 something, 120. So what if it goes to 500,000? What if it goes to 1,000,000? Who knows, right? What will you be having? But if we can do this, if we can start right now, that means we are buying ourselves these assets. You may not go big, you just go small, 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 but you know your target. You're targeting, to have at least half a Bitcoin. You're targeting to have maybe a Bitcoin. You're targeting to have a quarter Bitcoin, all right? So it will all depend on how you want it. Look at this portfolio, guys. This person's portfolio has, it has 91% growth of what he's holding on Aave, right? 91% of his Aave. Actually, we just say it's 100% profit, all right? 100% profit. His Bitcoin is 65% in profit. Look at Ethereum, all right? So this is one of the pools that I can, pull out and show you. There are a number of them, right? There are a number of pools, big pools, right? So it depends on, how you decide to go. If you really see this, okay, let's look at this. Let's look at, there is a, let me show you. This one here, there's a pool I love to see all the time, because it holds actually big. It has, let's take a look at this pool, right? This pool has, let's look at it. Okay, where are we? This pool has Bitcoin 60%, Ethereum 15%, TBA 6%, XBR 9%, and Solana 10%. So this means that every time this person buys or saves, let's say $100, $100, $60 goes by Bitcoin, $15 by Ethereum, $10 Solana, $9 XBR, $6 TBA, something like that. That's how the pools are really done. It's just as easy as that. Okay, so we just need to get started to look at a bigger picture on why we have these pools, all right, on why we need to, I mean, it's your choice, it's our choice, it's your own, it depends on what you want, but as long as we are into crypto, all right, you will need these guys, all right? So let's give it time. Let's give it time. Start creating our pools, participate in some people's pools, because there are so many pools right here that that can really, that you can put in your money and see, you just save in every now and then and see it grow, right? If you look at this pool has BTC 40%, Link 7%, GLT, that's graph token, 7%, Ethereum, 15%. All right, so it means just let's say $100, $100 or $1,000 or $10. If this person just or anyone comes and saves into this pool, it means $40 is going to buy Bitcoin straight. $7 buys link. That's on an average of 100. You can do $10. $10, that means $4 will buy you Bitcoin. Okay, $7, no, 0.7 will buy you link. All right, so it all depends on how big you go. If you go big, then you will, you're seeing, you will see different things. All right, you see bigger picture. You can see most of these pools are really most of the assets are really skyrocketing, you see. All right, so like this pool, 35% in profit on Bitcoin, 22% in link, right? Though there is a little on GLT, 36 negative, right? That is okay. Ethereum, 30%, you understand? So 60% Avi, so it all really, if you look at it on a deeper way of, of growing, then it will make sense. All right, so guys, XBR it's working. It's really amazing, and this is, I mean, we couldn't be doing this, one time purchase at, anyway, if we didn't have this. All right, so if we give it time and participate in these pools, create pools, if you have knowledge on what coins you have to invest in, go ahead and create your pools. All right, if you don't, come to these different pools, participate in any of them. If you participate, it's not meaning that you're giving away your money. You're going to have your coins or your assets in your wallet, so no one is taking away anything from you. It's your asset. All right, so it's not going anywhere. It's you hold it, you own it. All right, yeah. All right, okay, so if you look at this, you can see different profits that have been so far accumulated from different pools. All right, and people are taking profits, by the way. Right, if you look at some of the pools, you will realize they are taking profits. They are withdrawing. All right, so if you want, maybe you make 10% profit, you make 100% profit, you can take out something and go invest in something else. Right, all right, yes, so that's how it is. Right, there are so many pools here, and really you can all these pools have different assets, have different coins, and then that means you have a variety of, you have different basket of pools. So you can just go in, get 1, 2, 3, wherever you participate in, start saving in your, start growing small until we grow big. All right, so that's it for now. I will have a video on how to participate in a pool, and on how you can create actually a pool if you want to do so. Right, and then yeah, you will be able to get going. Right, so let's do this and keep going ahead. Okay, right, thank you so much.